those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. It's a mission through high school recruiting, through the portal. They think that's going to be the difference, David.
Together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches. So this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Shippen. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got it.
Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Tennessee's offense headed onto the field them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're going to do what happened last week. Sit back and make the cut. They'll pick you apart like he did.
Move quickly. Come to the line with a new set of downs. The gun, running back, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that. Right away, back at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Fires to the tight end. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back. 5-yard line, a gain of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. The Bulldogs come third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Just a pass to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down at the 31. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Using his legs, it's Booth. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Wiggles free. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Mississippi State really efficient right now. To the air on first down. Catch Williams. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one in the fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory, and the won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. The Bulldogs with a keep this going. From the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Good run and a first down.
The offense didn't have the result having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and I think a part of that is the ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play to pick up the first down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. They get it. That pass play for a score.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. It was beautiful. While they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Will not get there. Fourth down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time, fourth down, was expecting. They just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give him back up now to their offense.
Officials to be checked out. Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw. Make the magic on the scramble. Turning on the Jets. He's trying to play there with his feet as he moves to the 6.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback. So he took off to scramble. Nobody humbled the tackle right away, and he shows the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you collision that time. Decided for a huge play on
Big tight end tried to get the catch. You can tell it was a ball. Job by the defender getting there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
There to the second. If he's going to run it, he'll be stopped about a first down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. Not much there. They'll get off to the tailback. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee, and we've come to the end. We take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense, a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. With the catch, it's Thompson. A quick tackle. Ready for the first down.
You get man-to-man coverage and you're running deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB on the same page. First down.
And will be stopped. No gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights.
He's got it at the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way, got down to the 26.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, a little confidence. They've got the score points on this.
Turning it on. Pass the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make mistakes. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward. Got a 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just back to the backfield. The negative leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. Number 15 on the year.
And it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long. Bring in the nickel jets. And you can play zone coverage with zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate. If you're not, they've got ball. That area.
He is nowhere behind the scrimmage.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive.
Wide open spaces. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Volunteers, tempo.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have Ben Ford on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they know.
Job being down. Here he goes. Right back. No go real quick.
They deliver on 3rd down. More. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. You want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's time. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play. First down. The 2024 season for Tennessee had some highs. Wins for Bama, Ford, and Oklahoma. It ended with a buzzsaw shocker of the offseason with Nico.
There was a more interesting offseason than not. The drama, the back and forth, and Nico leaves, and then Joey McGuire, who he goes to. This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator. Because he drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll scramble around, and I'll yards, pick him up. I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The way the defense prepares, each and every week, this defense guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. This guy has become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. Their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the locker room. Comes the field goal unit. He'll 37 yards. We check in with Kevin Conner. What's going on, Kevin?
Let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's crying. Fair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to San Diego. Now it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that. So they start this inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He let that thing fly quickly to the connection.
The offense just does not get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That'll be give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw it, Shapen. Got the screen. Miles through the defense. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Success offensively early.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
So Mississippi State will have to right. We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to take him out. For the fair catch, Hall 25. They'll get this drive 26. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Going to try it himself. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game in the first half. The Bulldogs
They needed only 1 yard by the offensive line. Keep the drive alive.
First down. He stopped. I'm dwindling away. On the board right. Looking to throw one first down. The pass. The clock will stop with 5 seconds left. The team's head.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. I thought.
And the quarterback runs out of time. 38. Calls a timeout here. Critically important. Make sure they right the call and the single picture. Third, you need to lose that arm. Can't find a receiver and down goes the quarterback. Punctuate this first half. First half, time now join Kevin Connors and our halftime.
And yes, football is a game of inches, but these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that survives and just moves might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to the second half. And he'll take a knee and will start at 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're positive. Offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. Listen, I don't want my guy to get productive, but give them some time.
They can do that too. Keeping your tight end to help block.
Fires one high and deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it one time. That would have been for their first pick of the game. If you didn't have a headache before, you got it. The cowbell on this third down in Starkville. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch it inside the 30 and still running. And he's from the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Booth. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got a man. It's Thompson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd.
It's a running room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in their gaps that they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fakes the grab. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. ULM is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the...
There he goes! It's a seam wide open! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run. Just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And for DBs guys out there are trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. He's taking the shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Complete to the left. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down to the cap.
More physical movement to do that again.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He's going to put huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. Can catch so far.
And the ball's in the hurry up. Aguilar. Great timing on the slant. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st. I've got to communicate the next play call. They can't because the offense is going fast.
The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Mission. Runs through a tackle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. You know what they need. You know what they want. You know what they never on 3rd down. Run gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. These two just on the same way they make all the time.
Practice, man.
Pressure on. I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys in their sprinter stances, and they come on. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go. See who can make the winning play and come home with the victory. Unit. inside the running back. A lot of damage. As if we have an injury last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle with Priori. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. So be smart. You got to have to stop them.
On 3rd down as he gets 6 yards. Mississippi State the 1st down. Dropping back. Oh. He's going to try to hit him deep. They ruin the drive with a turnover. Down by that great defense. It might be overturned. The call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play. On 1st down. Here's an interception. They need you could just wanted to make that big return the 40.
They're in such a good position to round the clock, try to win. Our ball, 1st down.
The Mississippi offense headed back to the field to go to work. Their defense just turned in a huge reception now to pick up. He's out quickly.
Offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get down the field, too. Don't forget.
The 30. They think there's room to run to the left here. Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it. Nice scrimmage.
One game physical on the defense. Got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions.
He was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in mode. That in there.
On 4th down, kicker is going to face all the pressure.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw one first on off the play fake. There's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's incredibly frustrating for coaches and fans. You have that huge play, and the penalty takes it away. When between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Thomas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense. They desperately needed that turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the defense. They'll take over at the 18. Backed up to start this drive on their own 18-yard line. Ground game. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Bringing the heat. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So after hitting bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune, now this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Have to put that 1st down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Coleman Hope. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This junior's presence fell, making the stop after a short gain. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to in a bad loss. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's just insane, y'all. That we ran twice as many plays, almost. Had the ball more. I mean, look, different. We had the same amount of turnovers. Difference was not converting in the red zone. Because every time we got into the red zone, we threw a pick. Or we turned the ball over, got stopped on 4th down, that sort of thing. So, tough loss, but I think we can bounce back. So, hang on just a second, y'all. I'm gonna pause and then go to the restroom, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and we're gonna go ahead and advance the week, kind of see what happens. We lost him to Duke. Got a bunch of players that don't want to leave us. How's it? We don't really have enough points to do anything else. Let's see. This guy, we don't need to have all of that on him at this point. Let's schedule a visit for this cat. Sell him on. Thought I saw another one that. Okay, I got 2 more. Because you don't really get anything based on only thing is you got a competitive visit on those weeks. We sell them on Conference Prestige. I think we can do that. What I think we'll do on him for now is kind of, well, we don't want to fully soft sell. We'll have to schedule him during one of the buys, unfortunately. Let's take that off of him, and then we'll do a soft sell, because I think at this point, I think we've pretty much got this cat. Alright, we'll sell him on Sunday Player. Let's add a soft sell on him as well. We'll sell him on Gym Rat. Okay, so we don't really know what exactly he has. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's pretty substantial. Let's take a look at the top 25 for this week. Ooh, Alabama beat Georgia 35-28. All right. So we got Ohio State 1, Oregon 2, Clemson 3, Bama 4, Florida 5. Oh, that's going to be a big game right there. South Carolina 7, Georgia 8. Georgia fell from 3 to 8 after that loss to Alabama. BYU is at number 9, Iowa State at 10, Penn State at 11. After a loss to Oregon. Miami's at 12, Oklahoma at 13, SMU at 14, Notre Dame at 15, Texas Tech at 16, LSU at 17, Indiana at 18, Michigan 19, USC 20. Ole Miss dropped from 12 to 21 after losing to LSU. Tennessee moved up to 22 after the win against us. Auburn back in the top 25 after a 30-25 win over Texas A&M. Kansas State at 24. And UCLA at 25. So they play Penn State. They're 4-0. USC is 4-0, or UCLA is 4-0. Let's take a look at the Heisman watch. Cade Klubnik leading the Heisman race. Austin Simmons up there. Berrien Brown, Mekhi Hughes, and Jalen Daniels, all kind of in the running there for the top prize in the Heisman race. Let's see who all is kind of not doing too great. Let's see how Scott Frost is doing. They got his actual stats with UCF from here, from the first time. That's pretty cool. Just something I thought that's pretty cool, man. Kalen DeBoer. They got his alma mater as Alabama. Brian Kelly's alma mater is not LSU, but neither is Billy Napier's Florida. But for the most part, I think those are FCS or maybe D2 teams, and were their alma maters, and so they just went with who they coach for, I guess. Which, I mean, that's kind of understandable. Now, Clark Lee, as I know, is Vanderbilt. Let's see where they got Richard. Cool. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna do upgrade coach skills. Alright. And usually as per usual, unless it's a stream game, like a quote-unquote stream game, or it's only on a streaming app, for example, I'm gonna let the game do the talking. So I will come back and talk with y'all after the game. But let's get into it, guys. Let's see, kind of pick our uniforms real quick, and then we'll dive in. I think we'll go with the white, maroon on them, on us. I got the black jersey. It's still too hot in Texas in late September to do that, so early October to do that. So we're gonna do red. So at this time, I'm gonna unplug my mic and we'll dive in.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, where they're ready to fight for the dear old Texas Aggies. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Coming out with it, it's Craven. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Texas A&M's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their success. So he got hit early, lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect and get some confidence.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of balls off the RPO.
Coach said, never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll do it himself. And got it to the 44-yard line. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Have the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Craven. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has space. Nice pitch and catch. And you got to get locked in. We got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Down here near the goal line, this defense blowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Touchdown, Aggie.
Luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, the football time after time, making all easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to fielded in the end zone. It's Winston rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make
The football, like they can go the distance. Speed, great vision, and from anywhere.
And I think what's really unique to David is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before the value.
And that's a nice job by QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Leaves it with the... They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down. Run the football and create balance. And here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just a piece of play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a hit it, right now, he's damage on this defense. Offensively, you're just trying to take the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And the big fella couldn't move the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch him get off the football.
At the end of the day, guys, football is just a game of execution. It doesn't matter on what down. So check that one up.
Looking to throw it. It's a tight end. Good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down in the tight end. See, got the mistake attack. Not able to get it.
On the run, it's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can stop between the linebacker, take that throw all day.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making...
So now it's second and long. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to and the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man, that guy not open. time out on the perimeter. Still, if he gave him a chance, that thing had to all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole game. Still plenty of time to get down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. To the air. It's again, knock him down back to the 16.
You don't want to see this trend continue. The last 4 times, the offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air, working that wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop behind the scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They'll keep it on the ground. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone. They keep the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to run. And help them out this year down in the red zone.
Looking downfield. Lets it fly. And it's picked off in the end zone with no thing. He was out of bounds, and the quarterback like that. 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to get him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That's caught. It's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Turning on the Jets. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it's Reed. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strike through the air for the score. No midseason goal for these guys.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line, where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
Tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a possession team. Strike on the scoring drive. Close the deal with 7 yards for the score. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Mosley.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
Space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Chapin. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to play it on him to make sure he had to think about something. See the ball pop out.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They bring him down, but not before they pick up the first down.
Outside bigger bodies.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Bussey. Moves 30. Line a nice 15 gain on that one. To pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Part of the field. Defense wins the battle.
Screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, had none of that. They're just too physical. They're too fast. They force the play.
Well, dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To throw, it's Reed. Hauls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Go after that last completion. They'll try to pick up on 2nd down. Up top. The outside is complete. And he's brought down after the game.
All right, defense. They're working. They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess this offense.
And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to pile on for
A lot of times he'll dance and make bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those. They stop him for a loss. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the before the break. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him.
First step in this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Shapen. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll try the run. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to bull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This offense really has put themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Works the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. This time it's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more.
Wide open spaces. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll to get to the 29.
It's just the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That pass is well off target. He got hit. He was trying to throw it third down. this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him. Texas A&M has it back on the end, ready to go to work. They kick a field goal in the last drive. Make a dumb mistake, but main classic ball.
Yeah, now just take a look at the got in front of him. It's finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of this defense.
Keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. The football, and we got
the three. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll pull it down and run. Himself.
Going to be that's containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket and at that point take off and run. That time able to get the first down to the defense.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast.
He barely got the ball and just plays. Not much of a chance on the return.
Most defenses are lucky to get one good covering, lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs can play at the same time in their nickel package. The Bayfield can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. This play coming away with the pick.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot. Let's make the opponent, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Really good job by everybody. Let's see what they do this one. Here comes the heat. Running to Green. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is 2, and he's got a first down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And that corner
Firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
and the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that tackle. Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. They're going to run it. Picks a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Aggies get a lot of ways with just move to the 37-yard line and first down.
If I'm building an offense, on an athlete, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
Right back to it. Defense makes the probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Scanning, it's Reed. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Yankees punt team to kick it. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball is in. Texas A&M leads it. Let's take the quick look at the national rankings. Memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. 3-yard pickup. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to throw on first down. Comes out high down the right. Gets it all the way down the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of coaching up and get the next game.
First round on second down. First and goal. That's away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on the last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pound their way in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third. Finding all day. Third and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
Sign for coaches to see that their team is still out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over Tulsa. We'll circle back to anything in the American you should know about.
And how about that one, Kevin? They finally wrestled down the senior, but not before valuable ground. Big chunk play to start this. Now try to do this defense. Looking downfield, it's Zeno. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Under fire. It's Williams. Really putting together a threat now at the first and 37. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the sack.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Norman. Sets up on. It's Norman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards. So here comes the unit once again. They've already kicked. Uprights, good, and way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity.
Going up top. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least win the game.
Pass interference, defense.
And the offense didn't need to get the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm. Throwing off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Timeout is called. The clock is down to 8. The 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got 3rd and long. He'll try to throw for it. Pass ball's incomplete, and that's going to do it. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
let's take a look at the stats. I mean, it was an ugly loss. They got us in just about every category. They shut us down, man. The only thing we had them in was 4th down conversions and interceptions. We got 2 interceptions. We got some kick return yards. We had 72 plays, but we only scored 1 touchdown in the game. That's a tough one. One that we really need to bounce back from. So, hang on just a minute. I'm gonna pause this for just a second, and we'll come back. Alright, y'all, let's roll into the bye week. The first of 2 bye weeks. This one comes right before the... okay, so we got Rico Dog. He committed to us. Left guard out of Fort Myers. So we got him. So let's come back up here. So we got him. He's at his top 3 schools. Top 5. We didn't make this one's top 3, unfortunately. Top 5, top 8, top 8. So I think we got a good chance to get some of them cats. Let's take a look at the top 25. Oh, Rich Rod beating BYU there in week 5 or 6. Yeah, week 6. Ohio State up number 1. Florida's up to 3. Clemson moved down to 4. Alabama moved to 5. South Carolina at 6. Georgia up to 7. Iowa State at 8. Penn State at 9. Miami at 10. Oklahoma at 11. Notre Dame 13. LSU at 15. Texas at 16 after a tough loss to Florida. But they have Oklahoma this week, so they can get back in it. Michigan 17. USC at 18. Ole Miss at 19. Tennessee at 20. Auburn at 21. Baylor dropped from 9 to 22. SMU lost to Syracuse, so they moved from 14 to 23. We got Missouri at 24 and Georgia Tech at 25. All right, let's take a look at the conference standings. Ooh, we're at number 14 in the conference. Oh, Heisman race has changed just a little bit. Chandler Morris is behind Caden Klubnik. We got Tyler Brown. Jalen Daniels moved up a little bit. And Malachi Fields is in the race. So let's take a look at recruiting. Yeah, we're gonna keep send the house on him for now. Let's send the house off of him. And we're gonna have to hard sell him on. Let's hard sell him on a hometown hero. Alright, let's come over here. We'll soft sell this cat. Let's soft sell him on Conference Legend, Jose Dillard. We'll send the house on him just to kind of see where we're at, what we can get. Schedule a visit with this cat. We'll have to do it during our next bye week. We'll do pro potential with him. So we got him, Rico Dog. Alright, let's do. We'll do a soft sell on him on Lewis Riggs. Alright, so we'll sell Lewis Riggs on Sunday Player. Alright, we gotta put some points on this cat. Put some points on him. Oh yeah, that's the one I did put 50 on. Because we need to know. We didn't know what he has. Alright, I'm going to take these 50 off of him. Because we really need to see what we can get. This cat. Let me put this 50 on him. Let me take this 25 off him. Alright. And we put 50 on him. Alright. Take this 25 off of him. Because we... I think that's about all we can do for this week. Hang on just a second. Let me kind of see what we got. Alright. We're going to pause just a second. Kind of see. what we can do here. All right, let's go ahead and advance. Week. So we're 4-2. We're in week 7, going into week 8. All right. So we got some cats that we're pretty high on their board. All right, we're gonna look at 25 here. Colorado upset Iowa State. Wow, that's a crucial win there for Iowa State. Let's take a look at the top 25. LSU got South Carolina. So we've got Ohio State at 1. Oregon at top 5, still the same. Georgia at 6. Penn State at 7. Miami at 8. South Carolina dropped from 6 to 9. LSU moved up from 15 to 10. Notre Dame's moved up. Texas Tech moved up. USC moved up. Texas moved up from 16 to 14 after a 28-22 win over Oklahoma. Oklahoma moved down from 11 to 15. Ole Miss at 16. Tennessee at 17. That's going to be a good game in Tuscaloosa. Iowa State moved down from 8 to 18. Indiana moved from 14 to 19. BYU moved back up, back in the win column. Georgia Tech moved up. UCLA back in the top 25. Duke in the top 25. They got a big game against Georgia Tech, number 21. 23 versus 21. Who will win that one? Maryland's in the top 25. They're 6-0, beat Nebraska. Auburn moved down from 21 to 25 after a 34 to 28 loss to Georgia. All right, let's take a look at where we're at in the conference. We're still at 14. We're still at 14th in the conference. Arkansas and Kentucky are the only ones below us right now. So, let's take a look at where the Heisman is right now. Cade Klubnik's still in there. Tyler Brown moved up behind him. Malachi Fields moved up. Jalen Daniels stayed right where he is. And Barian Brown back in this race, the Heisman race. We play Florida this week, but we're going to take a look at the recruiting board, kind of see what we can get. Let's see if we can sway. Okay, so how did our hard sell go? Alright. We'll keep those on him for just one more week. Alright, so we can take these two things off of him because we need some points. I need to keep those on him for another week. This cat is ready for a visit, So we're going to schedule him week 13, of course. We'll sell him on Conference Prestige. Okay, we got him. Alright. This cat's ready for a visit. We're going to have to schedule him for week 13. We'll do championship contender on him. And we'll do schedule him for week 13. That's going to be playing time. So we'll see what happens there. Let's take some points off of him. Alright, I think we got a pretty solid idea of what we can sell him on. I'm gonna go ahead and take these points off of him, just because we need them. Because I think we're pretty close to getting this cat, regardless. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and soft sell this cat. Oh, no. House call. Let's soft sell Jalen Litt. Let's see if we can soft sell him. On a Sunday player. See if we can soft sell. Well, yeah, we'll soft sell him. On Gym Rat. So we'll soft sell Mike Goldware on Gym Rat. Let's see if we can soft sell this one. Alright, we're gonna soft sell. I think we can soft sell him on Sunday player. Yeah, we soft sold this cat on Sunday player. Let's see if we can hard sell him or sway him. Let's hard sell him on that, or sway him on that. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can soft sell this cat, see what we can get. See if we can get Gamer on him. Try Gamer on him, see what we can get. Let's soft sell. Soft sell him on aspirational goals. Let's go ahead and try to soft sell this cat. On Conference Legend, we'll soft sell Badgett on Conference Legend. This cat, I mean, he doesn't really have a whole lot of anything that we can... We'll try him on a Gym Rat. We're here in soft cell. We'll try him on aspirational goals. See what we can get. Alright, let's come over here. Soft cell. We'll try him on a brand exposure. Alright. I think we can. I think we're good there. Alright, so I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of tired. So we're gonna call it right here for tonight. We'll play the game tomorrow. Appreciate all y'all hanging out with us tonight. It's been a fun time on this dynasty, on the online dynasty, one of the online dynasties I'm in, the Comeback Kings dynasty. Revocation Radio dynasty there in week 0, so I don't have a game. But I'll be on that one soon. So again, appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll cap it right here for the night. It's been a blast. We'll see y'all sometime in the morning. Maybe sometime this afternoon. We'll see kind of where things go. But that being said, good night, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. And we'll see y'all in the morning. Peace.